First, as you can see here, right here, we have a US quarter, and like always, we're gonna cover the quarter just like this, and we're gonna try to position it so you guys can still see a quarter inside of the napkin, kind of like that, as you can see. So then, you can show the quarter to the spectator, and also you can ask the spectator to touch the quarter, so you can see it's still there. You can give it a few clicks. Then you're gonna take the quarter and put it on top of the glass of water. As you can see right here, it's completely empty. Now we are going to put the quarter on top of it. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, we have dropped the quarter into the glass, but with a simple click, the quarter is gone. As you can see, from the top and bottom, there is absolutely no quarter inside of this glass, and there's also no quarter on the napkin. So let's get into how it's done. Now for this trick, you will need a few things. You will need any coin, doesn't matter what currency or size. You need a glass cup or a plastic container. As long as the cup is see-through and there's no color, it should work. And then you will need a napkin, obviously. You can also use a handkerchief, but I just took a napkin from a napkin box. But of course, if you want to be fancy, you can always use a handkerchief. Now, as with most magic tricks, there's one piece of information that you did not see, and this is often called the gimmick. In this case, the gimmick is this plastic cutout, roughly the same size as the quarter, as you can see. Now you can kind of see where the trick is going to. First of all, you may ask, where in the world will I get a piece of plastic just like this? Well, actually, I just ordered a bunch of pencils for back to school, as you can see right here. And you can just use the plastic from these types of containers. Those work. Even though they're a bit flimsy, the spectator won't really notice because it's clear, you're not supposed to see anyway. So you can just cut out a circle roughly the same size as a quarter. Preferably, it will be a little bit smaller, but it doesn't matter because I'll show you on a technique. It doesn't matter that much. Now, you may be asking, how do I switch it out without the spectator noticing? First, when you show them the quarter, you're going to have to take the plastic sheet and put it behind of the quarter, just like that. Now, you want to make sure the plastic is slightly underneath. You don't want it on top because then the spectator will probably see it. So you want it at the bottom, and then you can cover it with your finger. Of course, you can completely cover it just like that, but I recommend leaving a little bit on the bottom so it's harder to see. Then, when you take the napkin, I'm going to do it from the magician's point of view, you are going to slide off the plastic sheet from the back. Just like that. And now the plastic sheet is in the top hand. Then you're going to cup your right hand fingers and you're going to palm the coin just like that. And then, while you're adjusting the napkin, you can easily just put the quarter in your pocket, or you can have it palmed for the entire trick. It doesn't matter. But generally, I like to pocket it so you don't have to worry about it. So while you're adjusting it, you can just put in your pocket, and then you want to grab the corners around so the spectator can see the quarter still. You can also ask them to touch it. They won't notice. Even though you may think it's really thin, you're saying like, oh, it's a really thin plastic sheet. They will obviously notice it's not a quarter. No, they don't, because they don't assume it's that. They assume it's a quarter. So their brain tells them it's a quarter. So as long as it's solid, they know it's a quarter. Just make sure they don't like bend it completely. Just like ask them to touch it gently. Now, the rest of the trick works by itself. Take the glass, make sure it's full of water. I'll explain a little bit why you need the water later, but for now, just do it. Then, put the napkin over the water, snap your fingers, drop the plastic sheet into the cup, and then, as you can see, it is practically invisible. Now, you may be asking, if the spectator looks at it, won't they see the plastic thing floating? No, they won't. Here's the reason why. Water refracts light. And because it's refracted, it will be literally impossible to see. As you can see, you're literally right there. I'm showing you the bottom of it. You can't even see it. The plastic sheet is right there, but you can't tell. It is literally impossible to see. I can give you from the front. You can't see it, no matter what. Just make sure they don't spill off the water. So you can try the trick without the water, but it's pretty obvious that it's there, like I can show you. So yeah, that's about it for this trick. Let's go over 2 commonly asked questions. The first question is, my sheet of plastic is stuck at the bottom of the glass. I can't get it out. No matter how hard you hit it, it's stuck. The second question is, how do I make the sound effect of the coin going into the glass? Because it doesn't really make a sound because there is no coin. First of all, let's answer the sheet question. This is a pretty easy fix. It may seem impossible for a moment, but obviously it's not impossible. All you need is a pencil, a kebab stick, or a straw. All you have to do is to take the pencil and push it towards the edge of the glass, just like this. And then it should come right out. Now some people will comment that this wasn't required in the video because it seemed pretty obvious, but to some people it may not be obvious, so I just included it just in case. So yeah, don't comment, oh, my sheet of plastic is stuck at the bottom of the glass, how do I get it out? It's answered right here. If you commented that means you didn't watch the whole video. Okay, now to the more important one. How do I make the sound effect of the coin going into the glass even though there's no coin? This is pretty simple. There are 2 ways to do it. First, I'll go over the completely impractical way, and you should not ever do this in a magic trick. But I did it in the video because it was a camera. You can't see what's going on. So, in fact, under the table, I had the coin on my sock. And then, when I wanted to make the sound, I just dropped it. Just like this. And it kind of sounds like the coin is going in the glass. It's a much easier way, but if you're actually doing a magic trick, this probably isn't effective because someone may look under the table and like, hey, why is there a coin there? So don't do this in an actual trick. Now, the more practical way to do it. As I've said before, there are 2 ways to, for this trick. You can either pocket the coin or keep it palmed. If you do keep it palmed, you will be able to make the sound effect. Now, when you get the napkin, keep in mind that the coin is still palmed. Then when you put it on and drop the coin, you can hit the coin at the side of the glass to make this sound. To make it sound like it has entered the glass. So you can just hit the coin, go like this. And it will sound like the coin has entered the glass. This is a much more practical method and the one that I recommend for a magic trick. But if you just so happen to be recording this trick for some reason, or sending it to your grandparents from Skype, maybe easier just to do the sock method. But obviously, don't do the sock method in real life because it's really stupid. So yeah, 2 answers, done. Now, if you were watching my last few videos, I was actually doing a giveaway of the LTK gimmick, as you can see right here. And the giveaway is still going on. You can enter it right now. Just go back to the previous video. I may link it at the end, but the giveaway for the LTK gimmick is still on. As you can see, this is a used LTK gimmick, but of course, I will give you a new one for free. So yeah, make sure you join that giveaway. Second of all, some people may be wondering that they can't find a plastic sheet or whatever. It's pretty easy to find. Just find any package, or just go to the Dollar Tree, buy a pack of pencils, you get one of these sheets. If you guys really want, I could give away one of these sheets of plastic cut out like a coin. So if you really want one, you can comment it, but I highly doubt I'm going to be giving one of these away because, come on, who wants a sheet of plastic, you know? But still, you never know. I think that the LTK gimmick is a much better giveaway to enter, so yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and peace out.